because of this entire lockdown, we've seen a lot of people being pushed into a corner, losing their income, not being able to make ends meet and just put food on the table. And of course, this breeds quite a lot of desperation. But as we know, scammers feed off of that desperation, which is why we've seen just so many scams popping up during the lockdown. This episode will be looking at some of the red flags that you can look out for when you're checking if something is a scam or not. So let's get into it. So as I said in the beginning of the video, scammers feed off of our desperation. So the more desperate we are, the more vulnerable we are to scams, essentially. So if you find yourself in a situation where you're in a lot of financial pressure or you feel very desperate, try to have someone else who is outside that situation to actually act as a sounding board for your investment decisions. In case you've reached a point where you've become so desperate that you're not seeing the red flags that might be right in front of you. So the very first red flag is high returns. High returns are good. Of course, you can get high returns in the stock market, you can get high returns in real estate, but if an investment is promising you ridiculously high returns, that is a definite red flag. So my general rule of thumb is that if an investment is promising you returns of 12% or more, then you need to be really cautious with that investment and make sure that you actually really understand, one, how they're making that money and how you are getting that money at the end of the day, and exactly how that entire company and investment actually works and functions. My second red flag is when they promise you no risk investments. So the moment an investment says that there is no risk attached to that investment, run for the hills. There is nothing such as no risk when it comes to investing. There is always some level of risk. So you always have to be very cautious of investments that claim to have no risks attached to them. My third red flag is when recruitment is the main way of actually making money from that investment. So the moment you're making most of your money or all of your money from just recruiting people, or you're encouraged to recruit people in order to make money, that is a very big red flag. And that is also a sign that it might also be a pyramid scheme. And we all know what happens with those. They always fall apart because they just do not function. And very last red flag, and with this one, if that investment or that company doesn't check out on this red flag, you literally just don't do it. Like, honestly, just don't do it. So my last red flag is checking with the FSCA. So each company that offers financial services has to be registered with the FSCA in order to legally operate. So they have a financial services provider number attached to each company. So you can actually request for this number from whatever company that you're looking at. You can and then take that number, copy, paste it into the FSCA's website. They actually allow you to search on their website for financial service providers just to verify them, and if they don't pop up on that list, then it is definitely a scam and you should just take your money and run. I really hope that the information here really helps you to see scams a little more clearer and be able to actually spot a scam as soon as possible before they can even smell your money. Wanting to invest is definitely the right thing to do, it is the right mindset, but you have to be very cautious in terms of how you actually go about it, the investments that you make, which goes back to understanding what you're investing in and putting your money only in what you understand. If this was your very first time here at Small Steps to Freedom, thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a comment, let us know what you think, join the community, hit the subscribe button because we have a video out every single week to help you take control of your money. But until I see you on my next video, bye for now.